my gosh. Let me see if I turn it down a little bit. Let me see. Hola, hola mi areta. Hello, hello. Hello. How are you? Oh, I'm full. Excuse me. Okay. I wonder if I had done it this way, if it makes it look different. Hello.
Hey, Queen.
Hold on. Where am I from? I'm out of Atlanta, currently in South Carolina. How are you? Hello, Billy Joe. How was your evening going? I am in my 30s, Billy Joe. There we go. That's a little taller. There we go. Maybe I should, yeah. Yes, it was okay when trout fishing. Oh, nice. Okay. I have not talked to anybody who's a avid like fisher person. That's pretty cool. What is it that you like most about fishing? And the fact that you're like 29 and you like to fish, that tells me you probably grew up that way, yes? Hello, Hammer fan. Hey, Mika. I was thinking about you yesterday. How are you? I was talking to Q and I told Q said he knew exactly when he said he knew exactly when he joined my live. And so I didn't realize you joined before Q. I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, Mika was here first. I'm doing good, Mika. I'm doing good. How are you? How is work? How is Davion? Hello, Octavius. Hello, Billy Joe. Yes, to be honest. Okay, so is that your favorite fish? Is trout your favorite? Hello, Arjun. push this down a little bit. All right. Have a good night, Mika. Get some sleep. Thank you, Hamill fan. Okay. Yay. All night tomorrow. Sounds good. All right. I'm excited. You gotta tell me and keep me in the loop on all the stuff we missed, okay? Yay. Oh, good. You need some time off, girl. You've been working all week. I ain't seen you in like 2 weeks, girl. Okay. Keep us posted. Okay, good. I'm glad. Tell Q that I beat. I did. I was like, "Ooh, Mika beat you. She been here." He was like, "I've been on here since January 23rd." I was like, "Nah, boo. Mika was here first. Mika was here first." Hello, Adam. Hey, Sean. What's up, Octavius? Okay. How is everybody this evening? It's Friday. Did y'all get some of that rain? That rain. Who was raining? We finally got it. It came through about yes, you did. Yeah. You said almost like maybe a couple days before, I think. And I thought here's the thing. I thought that we met you the night that you was talking about Davion. Because we were giving you advice. So that's what I thought when you joined. I was like, I thought you didn't join until February. And you joined before Q. I was like, oh, wait a minute. So, yeah, that caught me off guard. I said, I didn't know Mika was in my lives all the time. I thought you doing the night we was talking about Davion, girl. Mm-mm-mm. So, but you had joined before that. You were almost like a month before that. I had no idea. Okay, Adam, it is 11:30 Eastern for me. I'm sorry, 11 o'clock Eastern for me. 11:03. Mom is doing better. Oh, good, Sean. Yeah, I didn't know that, Mika. I promise you I didn't know. I did not know. Because you was quiet and you was shy. And we didn't even know Mika was in there. Mika was like, dee, 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 like a little mouse. Dee, 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 dee. Just tiptoeing. Hey, Bobby's Bite with Tyler. Hey, H. What's good, Adam? AM or PM? So it's 11 p.m. That was kind of. Yes, yeah, it was. Cause you probably joined maybe a week and a half after I started. Like it was soon. I didn't know it was that close. Hey, Deem. Who is that? I see another picture. Let me see. I don't got my contacts in today. Let's see here. Gotta get my stuff. Hello. Is that Crystal? Graduating proud. Yes. Yeah, let me see. Is that Crystal or is that Dean? I don't know. I'm going to say hey, Crystal, because you say hey, girl. So, hey, Crystal. Oh, let me mute that. Now is the time to. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Mika. Thank you, Crystal. Mika, go get some sleep. Good night, Mika. All right. Oh, okay, Dean's outside. Gotcha. Okay. How are you? So cute. Okay, I will. I got you. Good night, Mika. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Good night, Mika. Thank you. All right, let's see here. I'm good. A bit confused. Something happened earlier today involving Deem's sister. Uh-oh. What happened? What's the age difference between Deem and his sister? Who's older? Who's younger? Content. I'm honestly not sure what's a lot going on. Oh gosh. Is that dramatic? Sheesh. So he's outside talking to his sister? Is that what you're saying? Four years old. Okay. Gotcha. Is it like family beef or something? Oh. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I hope everything happens. I hope everything's okay. How long has it been outside? Oh. Nothing about family? Sheesh. Okay. All right. Wow. What do you think it's about? So both of them are outside, so she's over at the house with y'all? Yeah, she called me. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So y'all have each other's phone numbers, though. So that's good, I guess. Yeah, if she calls you like that, that sounds crazy. Mm-hmm. Does he sound like he's yelling or he's upset? Like, what is his temperament? Like, how does he look? Can you peek from the inside? Oh, okay. Well, you can calm him down. You have that way about yourself with him. I think you can do it. Hello, Octavius. Tell him to calm down. We don't want no version of love after lockup now. Cause then he can't make no more videos. Hello, little Luna. Hey, Oliver. Where you been, Oliver? Hello, Bankhead. I'll try, but it seems here. Okay, yeah. Just keep us posted. Make sure he don't leave the house, though. I don't care how mad he is. He don't need to leave the house. It's too late. It's after dark. It's 11 o'clock. After 11 o'clock, he don't need to leave the house at all. How you been, Oliver? Nice to see you again, little Luna. What's up, Bankhead? Let's see here. Right. So yeah, make sure you don't hide his keys or something. You know where his keys are, right? Hide them. Just make sure you don't do nothing. But when you hide them, make sure tomorrow you remember where they are. And I'm glad you're off for the rest of the week, right? So that you can watch his movements. Fine, I got cooked by my teacher today. What? What did you do, Oliver? Little Luna. Some LOL. How you been, little Luna? Haven't seen you in a little while. Little Luna, a little while. It's Friday, y'all. I was going to do part 2 of the game that I had created, but then I vaguely remember what the story was about. Me too, my escalate. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Because I'm curious, is his sister telling him to fuel him up or to calm him down? Is my question. Because, certain people tell you stories and know it's just going to make you go uphill. Or is she telling him so that she can bring him back down? Mm-hmm. She's trying to keep him calm, but deep honestly isn't in the right headspace. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, keep an eye on him, okay? Definitely keep an eye on him. How's he been all day? He's been okay all day, though? Up until this evening? And, yeah. Well, well, well. Whew. Well, how have you been today? Other than that, gotcha. How have you been, Crystal? Well, it's a long story, but in music yesterday, people in my class were not acting right. And for the first part, I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And then at the end, I guess I was chasing. Chasing what? What were you chasing? Chasing girls. How old are you, Oliver? I'm slowly getting myself together. Just finished moving some more stuff over here. Clean it. Okay, gotcha. So, were you able to get out of your lease and all that stuff? Like, how was that? What, Oliver? You chasing girls? How old you chasing girls? I want to floss. I feel like there's something in my teeth. 11? What you chasing girls for at 11? What you know? What you doing, Oliver? What she got that you chasing her for? What do you have? Or what did she have that you chasing her for? How long have you lived there? Because usually at least, they don't let you just come out of it. You lived for 4 years? That's a long time, Crystal. That's a long time to live somewhere. That's good though. Do you like Dean's neighborhood? At least was 3-year agreement. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So you like Dean's neighborhood better? And is he in an apartment or a house? Okay. Cause now you gotta have space for you and all the doggies. And where's your little dog? Is back at your mom's house? Okay. Okay. In my class, people snitch even though they don't know the full story. I feel you on that, Oliver. People just in your business, right? Mm-hmm. They don't know nothing, huh? All up in your business. Oliver, back in my day, we used to say, all up in the Kool-Aid, don't even know the flavor. Look, Oliver. Because if you have to explain it. Oh gosh. Your parents may get that. Um if your parents are millennials, they'll get that, but oh gosh. It's okay, Oliver. You're too young to understand it. It just means like somebody's in your business and they don't even know why. Just like you said. So we say all in the Kool-Aid and don't know the flavor because that means they don't know what flavor it is because they too busy just in your business. They don't even know what flavor of Kool-Aid you talk about. More people are coming. Spaghetti. I had some spaghetti today. All of us on my own. This is so messy. I promise I hate flossing, but they always say this is the best way to do it. But it's such a workout, isn't it? Now you gotta be all messy and stuff. Ain't no cute way to do this. Then you get the little half ones. But you don't get all the way around the tooth, though. You really need to do like the full angle of the tooth. I don't know, Crystal. You all right? Is everybody alive? Don't you stay inside. I don't do drama. I do not do drama. I'm gonna go wash my hands. Where's my lip gloss? Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot to turn this light off. Hold on. I'm glad it's Friday. Me too, Oliver. Me too. I get that. Well, I'm probably not gonna sleep in. I might sleep in a little bit. Probably not. I don't think I'm staying on too late tonight. I'm out of lip gloss. Oh wait. Stop the mess. We'll just use this one instead. Okay, that's fine. Okay, kind of worried that something's going to happen. Yeah. Pray, Crystal, pray. Okay, so demon everyone just pulled off. I'm not sure. And he didn't even tell you? He didn't come in and tell you? That's not nice. I don't like that. I don't like drama. So, how are you going to handle it when he comes back? How are you going to handle it? Because he didn't come in and say anything to you. He didn't, no conversation with you at all. That's not nice. Especially if y'all moved in together and you just leave, you're not going to tell me nothing? You're just going to disappear? That's not good for relationships. We live together. How are you grounded for 5 years, Oliver? You'll be a good old teenager by then. That's not good. It's not that when he's upset, he tells you not to worry. It's the fact that you left without telling me that you were going somewhere. It's not about, you know what I mean? It would be different if y'all didn't live together. But now you live together. You're in the house. You're concerned because you know his temperament. And he leaves without telling you anything. That's the thing. I'm not even talking about from his family or any of that perspective. That's just girlfriend, boyfriend stuff now. Like, hey, when I leave the house, I tell you where I'm going, don't I? You just take off. I don't know where you went. You just pulled off. You didn't talk to me. You didn't say goodbye. You didn't hug me, kiss me. None of the things that we normally do before either of us leaves the house. That's what I mean. A heads up would have been nice. Hey, I'm getting ready to go. Hey, you know what I mean? Just so I can see how you are, your temperament and everything, and know when you're coming back, right? You don't know any of that stuff. How long you gonna be gone? Because at first I thought he didn't have no keys. I guess he had keys on him, I guess. Or he got in the car with somebody else. Hey, boss dog. Oh, not me, but the guy that y'all talking about. Oh, you say he's gonna be grounded for 5 years? Yes, Oliver. Make sure you tell Crystal. Crystal, you gotta ground him for 5 years because he left without telling you. He's grounded. And I know and all the Kool-Aid. No, Kool-Aid, not Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid like a drink. Have you ever had Kool-Aid, the drink, Oliver? And don't know the flavor? All in the Kool-Aid. So it's a drink, like kind of like an icy, but it's different flavors of Kool-Aid. So I call it the red drink, but it's actually cherry flavor. They have tons of flavor. They had cherry, they got watermelon, they got grape, they got blue raspberry, they got lemonade, pink lemonade, tons and tons of flavors. And so when I was growing up, autocorrect, okay. Oh yeah, so when I was growing up, yeah, that's what we would say. All in the Kool-Aid, don't even know the flavor. But we would make Kool-Aid pops, right? We would put a whole bunch of sugar in it, mix it with some water, and that was our drink. Or make icicles. I mean ice like popsicles with it, and yeah, if it was cold, if it was hot outside, that became like the slushy when it wasn't all the way frozen, but it was cold enough. Yep. Or you would just take it and mix it with some sugar, and then you kind of eat it kind of like a man, what was the little sugary things that we used to eat back in the day? It used to be like the sugar. You remember we used to open it up, and it was like a white stick, and you would lick the stick and you would dip it in like the powder. What is that? What is that? Dang it. Hey, Jerry. All right, good night, Oliver. I hope you don't stay up, messed up with the teacher for too long. At least it's Friday, so hopefully you won't get, messed up for the weekend. Hopefully you get to go outside and play and do all the things. I don't know if kids play outside anymore anyway. De la luz, mommy. Hello, Daddy. Okay, from what he just told me, some guy put his hand on his sister and put on his knees and nephew, so I don't know how things will happen during this part. He said, okay. All right, Crystal. All right, girl. I'm talking to him now. Okay. So how he called you? It's still not okay. After the fact, don't make me second priority. Tell me before you leave. Yes, fun dips. That's it, fun dips. Let me go Google it. They were great. I'm gonna sit y'all up here a little bit higher. There we go. I used my Versace bag today, y'all. Look, my Versace on the floor. I love my Versace. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Yes, Octavia's strong. Hi. Hello, Octavius. I'm trying to think. What was I going to say? Oh, fun dips. I was going to look that up. I love them so much. Yep. Because mine was always the cherry kind. Yep. Do they still make these? Oh my gosh. These were the best candy ever. We're talking now. I'm trying to get him to come back home because I know he's... Okay, yeah. I tell him, I say, listen, I don't like nobody leave the house after 11 o'clock, especially when you're escalated, upset, and all the things. Did his sister look like she had like hands? Like she looked like she had gotten like beat up or anything? Like what kind of hands? And how old is his niece? I just told him that he should have came in the house and said something before they. Yeah. Hey, boss dog. Yeah, that's not cool. Because you might have been able to. Because if his sister is upset and she goes to Dean because Dean is going to get just as upset as her, there needs to be somebody in the middle to bring him back down. Because she's like, yeah, get him, and then what happens is if that's her boyfriend, that's her man. Yes, her. Yeah, that's not good. Cause if it escalates, then you know what I mean. Then he did it, but then the repercussions of that is, what does that look like, right? You might not even move in right now, unless you're gonna be in his house while he in lockup, right? Be careful. I don't do drama. I don't do no drama. I got you over there. Drama finds people. You don't need to find me. There's enough in life. There's enough stuff in life that you don't have to create your own. No, thank you. Is my belly growing? Is it because of the shirt? Boss dog. I did just have some spaghetti and some salad. But no, it's not growing. Not like that. She said she was talking to the guy for a while. Right. But this is the part that he's unaware of. A female will like a guy. If he puts hands on her, she gets upset. She tells Deem, but Deem is not the type to, I don't play games like that because they may be okay though, right? Like, she may be like, oh my God, blah, 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 and then get back with him, right? You know what I mean? Exactly, because that don't make sense. Because some women go right back. So we'd be like, you just wasted all that time, all that energy, ran to me and told me for me to get upset, come back at him, for it to escalate between me and him. So now I don't like him, he don't like me. And then you turn around and he'd be like, babe, I'm sorry, I love you. And she go right back. What are we doing this for? Yeah. Now, I mean, her lip is bruised and swollen and all that, but you... We'll see what happens. But yeah, I don't do drama. But listen, Okay, I got scared for a minute. I was about to say I'm not ready to be a YouTuber. No. Listen, nobody's having babies as fast as you having a boss dog. So if I got pregnant, it's gonna take me a minute to show. It's gonna take me a minute to have all the baby signs and all that. I'm gonna need a man first. You know, first things first. We're not going out of order. We like our stuff in order. You know what I'm saying? In order. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see here. 9 months. Thank you. Yes, Crystal. 9 months, not 6 weeks. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. That's exactly what my heart was racing. Why was your heart racing? Why are you upset? Why is your heart racing? You just had a baby. You should be full of joy right now. You shouldn't be racing about no heart. You should be full of joy, excited about your new baby. Don't worry about little old me over here. Don't worry about us over here. But even if my belly was growing, why would your heart be racing? That's my question. Right. Because we going to even need 6 weeks before I even know if I'm pregnant. It don't take. It take a minute. We got to be late first and be like, oh, wait. What is going on? Uh-huh. What was I about to look up? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see here. Versace on the floor. Versace on the floor. Hello, Fernando. Okay. All right. Well, good. That's good. Too much. You shouldn't have left the house no way. Wasting gas and time and stress. Get your tail back over here. And then when he get home, y'all get off. Y'all talk. Y'all just talk. You don't even gotta be on live. Just go talk. Cause y'all, yeah, that's a whole situation in itself. Like, that's a moment needs to be had. One, Fernanda. I have no idea what that means. Do you speak Spanish as well, Crystal? I was trying to do something. What is this? For your viewing pleasure, a few flicks from Robert Mahoney's birthday bash in Chicago. Photo courtesy. 10 Pimp Commandments. Oh gosh, let me focus. So the storyline, what I was going to do was I was going to do the continuation of the night that I was doing the getting all of your answers and all your questions and making a story, building out the story. But we haven't had a lot of people on tonight, so I won't do it tonight. We haven't had. I wanted to get at least some of the people from the last time to join back in for part 2 because they've been asking me for it. But I don't see any of them. Mika did come on tonight though, Boss Dog. So you missed her. She said she's coming on tomorrow though. She's gonna stay all night with us tomorrow. Okay. Oh, tell him to speak English. Gotcha. So what is the storyline for tonight? I know a little bit. I speak more English. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Same. Yeah. I took a little French in high school. And I feel like if I were to go back, I do want to travel and go to France. I have not been to France yet. That's on the bucket list. I have not seen Chief in a while. It's been maybe a week and a half. It's been a little while since I've seen Chief. quite a while. Because usually Chief would pop on and say, hey, I gotta go. But I hadn't seen him at all. But to be fair, I've been getting on later this week because I haven't been feeling 100%. And then last week I was traveling, so I can't say. I was about to do something. Don't worry. We don't worry. Don't worry. We don't worry. We don't stress. He doesn't play by his sister. Okay, gotcha. Where is she? Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right. I forgot what I was going to do. What was I gonna do? Boss dog, how's the baby? I was about to do something and I completely forgot. I remember. He's sleeping now. Okay. He's coming home. All right. I mean, do what you need to do, Crystal. If you gotta hop off, girl. Y'all sound like y'all gonna have a drama-filled night, and then you gotta, do what you need to do, because that's what you say you're gonna do to calm him down. So, if y'all gotta go, it's okay. So, how big is he now, boss dog? What is the opening scene? Were you on the last call? Were you on the last call? Because I'm trying. The reason why I hadn't started it back yet was because I was trying to remember who who um who was on the last one, so I can remember. I remember where I left off at, but I don't remember everything. Because I remember making saying that I think you had called me was the thing. I said you had called me and said um, something. You had said something to me, but then I had gotten a call from Q, and Q is in jail, and that's how I started it off. That I had gotten a call from that Q was in jail. But I'm kind of drawing a blank from the rest of it because it was a wild story. Like it was like something about a cat named Henry, and we talked about a lot of things. So basically, what I was trying to do was I got a word or two from everybody, and then I created what we call story improvisation. And so, based on the words that the chat gave me, I created a story from that. And then the story just stemmed off from there. And so, I was going to go back and do that. But we don't have anybody on that was from that night because I actually took notes of what everybody said. So I know exactly who was on. Clemente was one of them because Clemente had been asking me for weeks to go back and redo it. So I wanted to make sure he was on if I went back and did it. But I don't see him tonight. And I don't see Misfit. I know Misfit was on. The funny thing was Q was not on that night. So that's what made it funnier. So it would have been good because he's not on tonight either. But that was a good one too. Let me see. Oh, I meant to. There we go. So we did this on 4/12, and that was 5/1. So it's almost a month ago. See, I put everybody's names here and everybody's questions. Q was in prison. That was part of my improv because Misfit had said Joliet Correctional Center. I'm like, correctional center? I was like, who's gonna be in jail? And so I just made up a thing and said that Q was in jail. And so it just kind of went from there. But it was good though. It was a lot of fun. So we just kept it going. And it was a lot of fun. So I wanted to do a continuation of that. But I mean there's a couple people on, but I think the people that are watching right now are not really like in the chat. So it doesn't make it as fulfilling. Hey, Miss Joliet. Okay, Joliet. Q, come on, Asia's live right now. So I was telling Boss Dog, I said, I don't have anybody that was from the live. So that's why I didn't do it. Because I knew Clemente's been asking me for weeks about it. And I was like, I do want to, but you know how crazy that that story was. I was like, I don't even remember where we like ended at. I remember like we were in Tahiti, Barbados, somewhere. Let me see. I don't even know. Barbados, I think. And I said something, and then I was like, oh. But the way that I was going to end it, now I have to change it because it's not the same month. Now it's May, so it's different. Because I was going to end it on a different note, but now we're in May. I'm like, it doesn't have the same effect. What am I going to do? I mean, I could, so, I don't see him. Use your telekinesis. Use my telekinesis to find Q? Q, where are you? Misfit, don't I look better? I feel a lot better, actually. A lot better, right? Because I think the last time I was like, oh gosh. So Monday I flew in Sunday, Monday I was like, something quite ain't right. Tuesday, everybody was trying to give me all this stuff to drink. Take this, try this, try this. I'm like, oh, yuck. Then I spent an hour trying to down a bottle of white. I mean, what do you call it? White vinegar, white apple vinegar, white apple cider. Where did I get the white from? Apple cider vinegar. I tried all these random things on Tuesday. By Wednesday, I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep. I got in that bed at 2 something. I slept until about 9 something, and then I had like a conference call type deal for like an hour. Got off that, got on live, and then went right back to sleep till like 7:30. And then got up and I was like, oh, I feel so much better. And then, so I was like, okay. So then I did that. And then yesterday, I didn't take anything either. I said, I'm just going to drink water. And I mean, I did eat yesterday, but I had very little things. I didn't have any dairy. And, I was like, oh, gosh, I got to feel good. So I feel much better now. The congestion goes in and out. It just depends on, I don't know, guess how I'm sitting. I mean, I can email him if you want me to, but I really don't want to, I want to say waste the email, but it is Friday night. People got things to do. They got families. All right, let's see here. Here's I'm back. Dean said he apologized about what happened. He didn't mean for you to be alarmed. He said he's truly sorry for the way things happened to him. I mean, you don't have to apologize to me. First things first, he has to apologize to you because he left you. He's anti-trained if you can. Boss dog, you have telepathic powers as well. It's not just me. We all have it. And he apologized to me as well. Okay. Do you accept his apology? Crystal. Because the fact of the matter is, he left after dark. He didn't tell you. And then he left out of a rage. And so the only reason why he's back and he's apologizing now is because he couldn't find the guy. So had he found the guy, what else would have happened? What else would have occurred? How this would have played out if he had found the person. And then when you say let them know when they do find the person, does it come back? Does it start all over again? Does the clock start over? What does that look like when you find him? Now what? Then what? What will happen? And then what if your sister goes back with the guy, right? What if she says, oh, I know he did that, but he says he's sorry. And he goes back and then he does it again. Like that kind of dynamic. It's like when you put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Hey, Robert. I can't lock him. Let me see. Let's see here. Not the easiest, but I told him that he was wrong for doing it, and I also told him that he needs to make it right with me. Yeah. I mean, I know it's not easy. Most things in life aren't easy. It just shows maturity, though, That's all. Because if you want to fight, tell him like Robert, come on, look, saddle up, go get let's get these gloves. Meet me in the ring. So in other words, God, what do? I agree, Crystal. I agree, 100%. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna tell. Let me see. Boss dog, how long you staying? Cause you be like, we'll look up and you be gone. Thank you, Miss Fit. I feel better. I even put on makeup today. I went traveling today. Is he calm or is he calmer? You stay up for how long? You know, when babies cry, you gotta get off the live and tend to them now. So I'm just asking. I'm about to find Q in 2 seconds. Calm down. Hold on. She's 89. He's with his mom. I don't know if he's with his mom or not. All right, hold on. I'm just gonna message him or email him. There you go. It's done. Okay, there's done. So if you come like Colorado. I'm sleepy. It's been a long, long day. How about this necklace today? Something for my... Huh? What you mean? Oh, no cookie. It's so funny that you said that because I watched this video today when a girl was, she was like exercising. She was like doing like weightlifting, but she was bent over like this. So her booty was kind of hanging out. And she was doing one of them like, I guess, pull-up type deals, you know. So one of the ladies went up to her and she said, the fortune is coming out of your cookie. She said the fortune is coming out of your cookie. She said, excuse me. And it looked like, you know, the tags out of your shorts was coming from underneath the bottom of her shorts. So it was coming out of her bottom of her shorts. So she's like, excuse me, your fortune is coming out of your cookie. It was so funny. It was just so funny the way she said it. She says, what? Oh my gosh. It was an odd little placement as how it was coming. Usually, you know, your tag comes out the top of your like pants, but it was coming like in between her thighs. Excuse me, your fortune is coming out of. Oh gosh. Okay. Tell them to calm down. Ain't nobody trying to do all of that. We not doing love after lockup. I'm not gonna watch it. So you can't get no ratings that way. And then will nobody be watching your your YouTube. I feel so much better. I don't know if you can hear it though. But I did have a teeny bit of I went out to eat today and I did have pimento cheese grits. I only had a teeny bit. And then on my spaghetti, I did put a teeny little bit more of Parmesan cheese on my spaghetti. So that might be it a little bit. But just a teeny bit. Just a teeny bit. After it was like, like that. And that was it. So I might sound a little congested, but I feel quite fine, actually. Yeah, but I was gonna go to bed a little earlier because I want to see Grandma tomorrow. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So what does your mom put in her red beans and rice? Does she put like sausage and stuff in it? Thank you. Yeah, I feel so much better. Like I put on some makeup today. I did the hair, put the little beret in the hair. I had a cute little outfit. I thought I was cute today. I was like, okay. I slept so good. And I said to myself, I was like, Aysia, you need to get more sleep in your life. For sure. I think I want to start incorporating naps as like a regular regimen in my day. You know, like immediately between like 2 and 4 o'clock. It's nap time. Like the kids do. I feel like adults should do it too. I think that's why we so cranky. He's like, you know what you need? What? A nap. Okay. Shoot. Boss dog, that is a grown man. Nobody has a lock on that man. I hadn't seen him since yesterday. I guess he got that video I showed yesterday. All the men disappeared on my live yesterday. I said, tell me how you really feel. I'm glad I know. Tell me everything I need to know. Not at all. Dean takes naps throughout the day and he sleeps for hours. Naps are the best. The absolute best in the thing in the world. Like people who say they have trouble sleeping. I was like, ooh, that sounds like a you problem because that is not a me problem. Because the way my sleep schedule set up, I sleep great. I don't like broken sleep, but it happens from time to time. That's why I tell you to pinch the back of your Achilles and hold down for like 30 seconds to kind of release that so you don't have those moments and those problems. But I was like trying to get up and go down, up and down, up and down. I don't like that. But like when I wasn't feeling well, was that Tuesday and I slept, I would probably sleep about 2.5 hour intervals and get up. And I didn't love waking up per se, but either the phone would ring or my grandma has a house phone. That thing is so loud. So loud. And like the other day, I looked up and I was like, because I'm not used to house phones, right? It was like 7 o'clock in the morning. I jumped out my skin. And my daddy was calling. I wanted to, is you crazy? Why Why is you calling at 7 o'clock in the morning? Call her on her cell phone. Shoot. What's wrong with you? Even the telemarketers don't call till 8. Jeez. What is wrong with you? And it'd be the loudest little house phone I think I ever heard in my life.
This ringer is off.
It say off, but it be lying. Because it be the loudest little thing I ever heard in my life. Okay, not me. I'm still here. Okay, boss dog. What's the son's name again? What's the baby name? Definitely delicious. Barbecue Bosom Museum Temple Carpet Rubber. Oh goodness. So, boss dog, you don't have no missions tonight? No missions. Sausage, diced peppers. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. So, boss dog, that is not Dean. That's Crystal. Dean just needs some cheesecake and sit down somewhere. He said he appreciate you. All right, Dean. Go and eat you some cheesecake and sit down somewhere now. Okay, let me see. What do you call, hold on. What you call a wolf, you cannot find a werewolf. Oh my gosh. That's a cute dad joke. Indeed. He said he eat cheesecake tonight. He's eating yams or... Oh, okay. Alright, understandable. So, boss dog, do you see the picture on Deem's profile? When it is a lady, that is Crystal. When it is a picture of a man, that is Deem, okay? So right now it's a picture of a lady. So that's Crystal with the K. And then when that picture turns to like a man, then that's Deem, okay? And we do this every night, okay? But I know you haven't had a lot of sleep because you had that baby. So I understand. How many hours is he sleeping and how well is he eating? Boss dog. Boss dog low-key asked me if I was pregnant earlier. I said, boss dog, that's a little bit out of order, honey. So you gotta have a man first. Oh, goodness. He's saving his food, so you should see. Okay. Oh, goodness. Hey, Q. Boss dog been looking for you. You get my email. And I guess you did not get my email because you did not reply back. It wasn't me. Nobody's pregnant. Oh, goodness. Boy, y'all with these canine ears when you want to be. Do you know what that sounds like? It sounds like you've been sitting in my chat all this time and then you wait for me to say something. Then you're like, hey, what's good? That's what it sounds like. If I could go back and see how long people just be sitting on my life without saying something, boy, it's going to be a due day. You hear me? Let me figure out what I can do in my analytics. You wait till I get good at this. Oh, gosh. I know what I'm about to do. I'm about to take this hair off, though. Because it's starting to hurt my heart. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Misfit, you're so funny. Dave said, who been doing that? Nobody been doing that. Nobody. Nobody. Nah, okay. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Yes, thanks to me and my mom. Brother Dave, lucky that. Mhm. I don't know what that means. The Kupals? The Kupal storyline? What was that? Just said nobody. Nobody, baby. I used to get behind the couch and be like, nobody, nobody, baby. Who can do you like me? Oh goodness. Keith Sweat is he's an interesting character if you've ever met him. That's all I can say. I need to post my pictures from the other night. Oh gosh. Oh, that's beautiful, Crystal. No, boss dog. Mika said she was tired. She's been working all week, and she said she will be on next. She'll be on tomorrow night, and she'll be on all night because she'll be off. She's been working nonstop. Well, I'm gonna take a nap while you talk to Cute. I feel like, where's Blue? Cause I feel like doing like. I'm like, look, can y'all babysit yourself? Just wait. If y'all could send me like a ding ding, that'd be great. To wake me up in like 10 minutes. Cause I could do a good 10 minutes. Right now. I did, but I emailed it to him instead. So that's why I didn't say it in here, because I emailed it once Boss Dog was looking for him. I just added it to the list. I just sent him a daily list. I'm just kidding. But I was like, hey, Boss Dog's looking for you, and Mika sent you a text her. So I was like, listen, might as well. Welcome to the sleep stream. I have not done a sleep stream in a very long time, right? I thought about that. I did think about that. And the only reason why I have not, one is because, well, it's my grandmother's room, so I don't want to be too da-da-da. But I was trying to figure out the angle to do it at. I could put it over there and it could stream this way. But then my little side dresser is a little messy. And then I was like, I could put it, I don't want to put it right here because y'all not finna be in my face like that. That's enough. But then I was like, I could put it on this dresser over here. Because, grandmas have very bulky furniture. Y'all ever notice that? Like, all y'all grandmas got bulky furniture. They're not minimalist by any means. So then I was like, I could put it over there on that dresser. Because there's only 45 dressers in here. But then on that dresser, I don't know where my plug would go. And so, in order for my phone to not die, then I was like, where is it gonna go? Because I don't know about y'all, but these C plug cords, they're not that, or maybe iPhones make these short, these like the shortest plugs known to man. Like, it's literally like maybe a foot. You can't do nothing with it. Hey, big fan. Okay. Thank you, Crystal. All right. How did I spend my day? I went with a friend to Somerville. So it's like right outside of Charleston. So yeah, that's all. It was nice. So I got up, got dressed, did all my normal things. I did have my coaching call this morning, which was really good. I need to go back and rewatch that one. She gave some really good information on that. And then did my walk and all that stuff, but I did it early because I got up and, did my walk around maybe 8:30-ish. I was walking, which is I don't usually walk till 10, so it was very early for me. Finished my walk, came back, got, did my ab workout. Whew. Yeah, and then got ready and got on the, drove down to Somerville. So, yeah. And, what am I doing tomorrow? So, I'm debating. Well, nobody asked. Grandma's going to Atlanta tomorrow, right? You'd think I would go, right? No, I'm not going. She's going because she's itching to go somewhere. Grandma doesn't like to stay put. So, Guess I get it honest. So she's going to leave in the morning. So I'm trying to. That's why I said I'm not gonna stay out here too long because I do want to get up just in case. If she does leave at 8, I can give her a hug before she goes. She'll be gone for about 2 weeks and then she'll come back, and I think that's when I'll leave. So my grandma's gonna leave tomorrow morning. My aunt is going to take her, quote unquote, but they have a car full of stuff, so there's probably not room for me to go. Which is fine. I'll probably do radio tomorrow anyway, because we have a show coming up. So every Saturday, I'm generally on radio or I'm on standby. Either I'm listening to when we go live on radio so I can capture it, so I can tell them, hey, I need the radio tracks, radio spots from this time to this time, this time to this time, so that way I can take it, pull it down, put it on Facebook, YouTube, or whatever, and then play it back. Or I try to talk to them and tell them, hey, this is our new website. Make sure you go here to here to here. Winner so-and-so gets this. We talk about VIP tickets. We talk about who's coming. Just different things. So we're generally on radio from 11 to 1-ish. So try not to be in the car because sometimes, hey, if there's a problem with the website, I need to update it really quick. If there's a problem, maybe they say, hey, the 10th person to join our email list wins VIP tickets, so I need to figure out who that 10th person is. So it's just a lot of little odds and ends that happen during radio. So generally that's what I do on my Saturday. So yeah. So I'm curious to see what tomorrow looks like, because I don't think we'll go on live every day. I mean every Saturday, because our show is not till July, but we'll be probably scattered throughout. But generally, those are how my Saturdays are, at least for the 6 or 7 weeks leading up to the show. Okay, let's see. I gotta figure out how many days we are out right now. Team said Blue and big fan. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm glad that y'all are hanging out in each other's lives and stuff. I love that. Okay, hey, big fan. Mika, I know you can hear me. I'm too cute. Boss dog, she's asleep. She's coming tomorrow. That didn't work. Dee said that from the tree. No, that was the friend that you already met. That I was at her house the time before last. You remember? That's her. She's not a tree. She's a person. She say I don't get out enough. I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Hey, I know I just joined, but I'm getting tired. All right, good night, big fan. Yes, boss dog. Mika is fine. She joined earlier today. Mika is fine. She joined earlier today. If you scroll all the way up in the chat, she was like the second person today. She's like the second or third person today. And then I told her that she was first. I think she might have been first out of everybody in this chat. She might have been the first to join. I told her she beat Q. She was like, I beat Q? I knew it. She knew it. Did you tell him? I knew it. I joined Brother Deem's live yesterday for a little bit. I had to go because I got busy work. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know either. No, he was at war. He was at war? Oh. Oh, my goodness. Asian trees are people too. I mean, trees are alive. Y'all wait till I figure out my hidden talents. Ooh, it'll be good. There is a you know what? I'm not finna play with y'all no more. I'm gonna show you. Her name is Aysia Noel. I'm gonna put her right now, cause y'all gonna stop talking about these trees. Watch this. Make sure you put Deem on when I do this. Make sure you show it to him. Watch this. Watch this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So we need, hold on, wait. Oh, okay. Maybe a little bit later. Let me see. I love this. Okay. I'm trying to figure out. There's so many of these. Let me see. I love them all, but okay. Let's see here. Which one should I be picking? Okay. Hold on, wait. Let me make sure I'm not just talking in the background. Let me flip it. Let me make sure I'm on mute. Okay.
For everyone else, look, she said, yeah, leave us alone. That's what she said. But there's no one behind me. Like, there's nobody moving limbs. That's just weird. And I don't lie on nature. Okay, so y'all go. But for the people that need to just be inspired to go outside and form their own relationship with nature and their tree, I can show y'all once she calms down a little bit so that y'all don't think it's wind. All right, Gaia. I love you. Can you please kiss me on my cheek? I love you. There's nobody there. I love you. Can you move closer to my voice? Can you move closer to my voice and touch my cheek, please? Closer? Can you move closer to my voice? I love you. I love you. Move closer. Closer. Thank you. She's touching my cheek. I don't know if y'all can see. I love you. I love you. I love you. Don't smack me in the face. Alright. Hey, so if you don't believe in this type of...
Then she has...
How to raise your vibration. So grounding is great, which is going outside barefoot, touching the grass, becoming one with the earth. Meditation, absolutely great. However, more than anything, it's your mind. Your mind and your feelings and your emotions, they are associated with a certain frequency. Your lower level emotions or frequencies are going to be shame, fear, guilt, anger, all of those things, and your higher ones are going to be joy, enlightenment, gratitude, things like that. So more than anything, I would just look at a emotional frequency chart and try to figure out or pinpoint where you are on your day to day or in this season of your life. Remember, everything happens in cycles and in seasons. Nature tells us that. If you are in a season of depression, of things not going well, just know that you will bloom again, because Gaia did not have any leaves for me to talk to in the winter and the fall time, but I know that she was going to bloom again. And that's a great way to keep us high vibrational in life. Just know that this too shall pass. These seasons do not last. It's normal, and we will be okay. Does Gaia speak English? Gaia speaks vibration. Gaia speaks frequency, which is a universal language. We can talk way more about that in the whole scientific quantum physics realm, but it's not a particular language. It's frequency, vibration, and we know that because think of radio waves. You have to channel or turn the channel to a certain frequency, essentially, to be able to hear messages come through. So it's been in our face for a long time. We just did not know how to apply it to nature. Also, one of the reasons that people think what I do is miraculous and that it's only a talent that I have is because we're not taught this, right? So when you think about, again, I'm not religious, but there's truth to every religion. For instance, Christianity. When Jesus was gone from the Bible between 12 and 33, he was out exploring the world, India, Tibet, and learning all about alchemy and metaphysics and things like that. And he came back and tried to tell everyone else, kind of how I am, how I'm doing, that y'all have this innate power. It's within you. The kingdom is within you. But, people that wanted to control him and not have people understand that the power is within him didn't like that. And, they great analogy is the movie Sinners. Those people, the energy vampires that came and tried to preach fellowship and love, but really was trying to suck your own energy out of you. That's a great analogy. Last but not least, being intentional. Foster a relationship with nature. Nature probably will not respond to you because it can read energy if they know that you're just out here doing it for likes, doing it just for a response. Give your plant or your tree a name. Show gratitude first. Give them affirmations. So much to cover, but I just want to say I love y'all. Welcome to all my new friends. Remember that the earth has all we need. Love y'all. How to raise your vibration.
See, it's all people. It just is amazing that her name is Aysia. I love it. But yes. So you can do it too. Eric likes all hands, actually. Yeah, I just think that is so cool. Isn't that cool? I was like, oh, I need to try that. She also does this thing where she can disappear like clouds. It takes a while though. So I wasn't gonna show you that one though. I like the thing with Gaia. There was another one like that with Gaia. It was really cool. She was like, stop blowing. Gaia was like, okay. Guy's name. Let's see what Guy's name is. Boss, I will talk to trees. I love trees. I love me some trees. Right now, I don't talk to them like that because I don't have any in this yard. Because Grandma's afraid of trees, so there's no tree. I mean, there are 2 trees, but they're like baby trees. They're maybe the size of my arm. Maybe 2 arms together, you can't sit underneath that. Not really. But I like the big trees, the ones I had in my yard where I would sit behind, and then you couldn't see my body. I like those kind. Sounds like I'm hiding behind the tree. Cause I low key feel you remember Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? If I find the right tree, I can just walk through it. It's like a portal. I'm just trying to find the tree. I'm sure it's somewhere. I'm trying to get to Mr. Thomas. You're kind of like I'm so cool with the answer to. Yep, I sure am.
A lot of people have asked where I got the name Gaia.
I love that name,
so
Gaia.
In Greek mythology, Gaia is the goddess of the earth, but also Gaia is used to represent the personification of Earth spirit, and it's kind of also known as a theory that thinks of Earth as one singular living organism where like everything is connected. So you may even see Gaia, the term, around nowadays. There's Gaia TV. You may see it on your algorithm now. But everyone is free to use the name Gaia. It's not just exclusive to my tree. However, feel free to also name your tree whatever you desire, or whatever your tree tells you is their name. Because if you know, you know. But we love you. A lot of people.
I like that name too. What was that one I was just on? Dang it. I need to say that one. Where she like gave a whole breakdown. Oh crap. Where was it? Because the one I showed you, I had never seen it actually. Oh man. Is it this one?
How to raise your vibration.
Yeah, that's it. Let me say this. Okay. Let's see what you got. Not talk to tree. Boss dog, it's up to you. It's up to you. You will not talk to trees, and the trees probably will not talk back. But they talking. They just want me talking to you. They talking. It's amazing how many things in this life we just are unaware of, right? Because some people will say, what you don't know won't hurt you. And then some people say the opposite, right? It's like, well, what you don't know will hurt you because it keeps you stuck. So are you team what you don't know won't hurt you, or what you don't know will hurt you? And what happened to Dean the whole time I was talking about the tree lady? He needed to see that. Does she do card tricks? What do you mean card tricks? What is the meaning of that word? The meaning of Gaia means earth. What is the meaning of that word? All our words have meanings. Sometimes you are hurt. You don't even know it. So would you rather know or not know? Would you rather stay blind to it? And then, so I was watching this, I'm changing subjects a little bit. I was watching a show tonight called Somebody's Son. Have y'all seen it? I should say they were watching it because I don't watch TV. It's about 4 women. It's like, I think it's 4 women and like 3 different groups of men, but 4 women, 1 man. They come visit a house for 2 weeks, and then while they're there, they meet the guy. So it's a dating show. They meet the guy, but their mother is there, somebody's son. So after the first interaction, they met him and stuff. I was like, oh my god, I like him and stuff. And then he's like, well, there's another lady I need to bring out. And so he brings out his mom. She's like, oh my god, his mom is here. And then the first round, why does it sound horrifying? What kind of mommy you got? And then the first round, after that first encounter, she got to pick the person that goes home. And so he was like, she was like, I know you like that one. I know that's your type. She's like, mm-mm. You see how she fling her hair like that? I know that's your type, but the mom, that's the one I'm attracted to. My sexual attraction and intimacy is different from an actual who can hold an actual conversation with you. She was like, it's not horrifying because this particular guy is a Houston Texan, I think, or something. So he's on an NFL team. So she's trying to keep him straight because, you know, y'all only see what you want to see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. Oh, that was cool. I don't hurt you, no. What do you think she's going to pick for you? Q. If your mother had to choose, who would she pick for you? Well, the show just started, so she eliminated the first chick, which I actually kind of liked the first chick, but she said the first chick was a little guarded, a little more reserved, but she was also African. And she was like, you know, most of the time when we meet mothers, that's when things are serious, not like that first time around. Sounds boring. It wasn't actually. Because the other show, there was 3 sets, but I only saw the first set and the second set. The second set, they had met him the day before. And so the aunt or something is a photographer. So she had them pose in very like romantic situations. And so one was in the kitchen. So he had the girl on the counter. So that was interesting. Then one was on the stairs, and I was like, oh, I was like, that kind of looks boring. But then he kissed the girl on the stairs. Like, okay. So then by the time the other one was, her photography session was at the pool table. And so he went to lean in. She was like, She said, you just teased them 2 girls in front of my face? You know which one I like. And so I don't remember the other one. I didn't watch all of it. But I thought that was very interesting. Very interesting. So somebody's son. And if you're really close with your mother, you know, why would you think your mother would pick somebody that is like, you know, I don't know. But then I think it's just families in general. I feel like I probably wouldn't want my mother to pick either. But your parents are always going to like the people that you probably have, you know, dated years ago. They be like, how was so-and-so doing? I don't know. We broke up 15 years ago. Why are you still asking? Call him. I have no idea. She picked whoever she thought would bring me peace. It's not an issue who she picked. I trust my decisions. You trust your decisions. Oh, and how's that going for you? Okay, Misfit. Nah, she can barely pick the good guy. But it's different. But see, it's different because women know other women, right? Women know how women are wired. Now, can you pick mom a date though? You know what I mean? Think about that. Can you pick mom a good date though? You know? Mm-hmm. But I think it's just preference, right? Would you rather have a relationship where your mother and your girlfriend, your wife don't get along, or would you like for them to get along though? Which one's more peaceful though, right? Which one is more peaceful? if they get along or if they don't get along. Because if you're close with your mother and they don't get along, that to me sounds less peaceful. But y'all tell me. I don't know. Because I'm not disagreeing with you. It just was interesting. It's just an interesting concept of a show. The men were about 30-ish. 30? I'm about to get up here. It's almost 1 a.m. because grandma was like, I'm gonna be up late and I'm gonna put the cabbage away. I bet you're still on the stove. I don't know where to put it. But I know if it's still on that stove, I'm about to eat some cabbage. Obviously, if everyone gets along, that would be ideal. Okay. Of course, we want them to get along. But, yes, you want them to get along. My question to you is, in the past, with the women that you have chosen, how did that play out? Because if you are dating a pattern type and they're not along with your mother type, why do you think that is? Right? Is it the fact that mama's like, I'm not gonna like nobody, or I don't like anybody because you taking my son from me, or is it genuinely like your chick is just right, or is she a bit about herself and not necessarily about you, but you like her for her looks or whatever, because a lot of guys get hung up on the looks. Because y'all are kind of still a little bit younger, early 30s. Female dynamics can be hilarious. You didn't answer the question, though. You didn't answer the question. Right, we know we are dynamic. Female dynamics are dynamic. I'm a whole roller coaster. I will give you hot and cold at the same time. My mom would treat anyone I bring her around her respectfully. She doesn't get in my personal relationship like that. Never has. She knows females are dynamite. Dynamic. I didn't say dynamite. I don't think I'm like dynamite though. I mean, maybe, but in like a explosive, like she has a short fuse. Dynamite, like don't set her off. Kind of like how demons a little bit. Dynamite, like boop, or something else. I don't know. Where did Demon Crystal go? Maybe they're okay now. Okay. 70 saying is dynamite. Yeah. Remember that? You know what I had today? I didn't like it, by the way. This. No Q. You weren't here earlier, were you? It's fine. I had this. This is very sweet. It's very sweet. At first, I thought it was gonna be good. No, she was saying that somebody put hands on Dean's sister, and so Dean was a little off the rails. And I was like, he had just gotten a car with his sister and left or something like that. He said, but they couldn't find the guy, so he came back. And I was like, well, he shouldn't have just left you like that. You know, they're outside and just left her, didn't tell her anything, just left. So that's not okay. Then, you know, I was like, imagine if he had seen the guy, he had found the guy. That's not okay either. He only came back and apologized to you after the fact. After he couldn't find the guy. Like, nah, I don't like that. Y'all go ahead and get that handled, get that situated. So that's why I said I don't see her anymore. Right. So, don't know. But he said his sister definitely had like some bruises and something. So I was like, I don't like that. That's a lot. But I was like, he has to you know, get his which comes under control, but also the fact that I was like, yeah, there's a lot of scenarios there. Because she's dating the guy. I said, because women will go back to guys, and then you be like, what did I do all this for? So you gotta play them cards, because I don't know. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't want this. Why did I pull this out? I don't want this. I think I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag, though. That's what I'm going to do. I think this might be good with some ice cream. But it's very sweet. And I also feel like I should throw it away. Gotta get Cadbury. The egg from Easter? I don't think I ever liked Cadbury eggs. Who does? Apparently Misfit. Don't worry, you can have all of mine. I didn't know people actually eat them things. Let me see. See? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. So you can't get, you know what I mean? So to wedge yourself in front of somebody else's situation, like, yeah, you hate that because that's your sister and you hate that it happened. And that's the kind of people she's picking and all the things and da-da-da-da. But, and then, you know, she'll use you for like, well, so-and-so, and I'll get so-and-so. And then turn around and be like, oh, but I really love him. Don't do it. Don't put me in that. Don't put me in that. I'm over here and I was like, remember we talked about the Love After Lockup? Because she was watching it because he was getting upset about the ex. I was like, And I understand where you're coming from, but if they've moved in together, he could have at least the decency to come in the house and say, hey, I'm leaving because of so-and-so, I'll be back, or tell me something, right? Because let's say he had just left her like that and found the guy, and then I got to find out that you somewhere through your sister, because your sister came over here upset, frustrated, that you call somebody, she called somebody. Now she was like, it's like 20, 30 people now, like all going to go find the guy. That sounds like a lot of drama. I said, I don't do drama. I don't do drama. So that's how. And she's like, he's good. They couldn't find him. And then now they're gone. So once I started talking about the tree, now, like, because he said the thing about the trees, and so I started showing the lady with the tree, and I haven't seen him on since. So that would have been a good, I need him to see that. I played that for him. Girls like that is a simp. I don't know what that means, Pasta. I think people get caught up in situations where they don't understand. It's like a form of manipulation, where it's like, well, oh, he's not gonna do it again. He said he's sorry, and women will really take you. We take you at your word, not what you do, but what you say. You know what I mean? And so that's how we interpret things. Well, he said he loved me. He said he loves me. Well, that's what he said. Of course, how would you not say something that you mean? Why would you not say something if you not mean it? Because y'all don't. Because y'all will say anything. And so that is the difference between men and women. The biggest difference is when we say something, we mean it. If I'm like, I'm not that into you, I mean it. Trust me, I mean it. And so guys will be like, well, she's just saying that, but she don't mean it. Yeah, we do. Exactly, we do. And so you all are the opposite, where you will say anything, but it's really your actions that I have to go by. I can't go by what you say, because you'll say anything. Just like that Cam video where he said, I'm trying to get in the end zone. So he gonna say anything he need to get in the end zone. That's not what I mean. But it has to be the action has to be behind it. He gonna say all those things, but the action has to follow it up. You know. So if the action don't follow it up, so I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me. At the end of the day, people need to take personal responsibility for who they go back to. That is true. Hello, Steven. Hey, cutie. Hello, Steven. If someone puts hands on one of my female family members, I feel personally disrespected because me and dude had to have met before. Bro must not take me seriously. So you would have met all the people that she's dated. If you are somebody who is quick to get upset or quick to easily get what's come, I probably am not gonna introduce you to him, right? If I like him and I'm like, oh no, because I don't know, I'm probably not gonna introduce you. Are you saying that you're making her introduce you to all our guy friends? Like, like, yeah, cause so, cause I'm thinking about, like, I don't have brothers, but the people who I brought home were very few. I've only brought two that I liked. Cause I was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking about the people that I met, their family, and then I also think about the ones that I bring around family. I don't particularly like that much. I'm like, you can meet the family because, it is what it is. So if they meet family, I think it depends on the situation and how they meet them. I think it depends. Like if I bring you for a holiday, I think it's more serious. But if I just say, hey, so, then it's probably not the same. No, she'd want to introduce me if they're coming. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well. Yeah. I think that's the only thing I did not have is brothers. We're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're going. Give me a high five. No, I didn't have any brothers. What did you say about my brother? I still have not seen that. Has anybody seen Sinners, by the way, since you mentioned it? My sister saw it. She said she enjoyed it. She said she saw it twice. I'm surprised. High five, Misfit. What is everybody's Saturday going to be like tomorrow? What are y'all doing? Anything special? Anything special? It was hilarious when I graduated high school. I had to talk to myself. Interesting. What's the age difference between you and your sister? Why do we need a big quarter too? $3 years difference. Older or younger? She's your younger sister? Younger sister, okay. I agree with you. I was curious if you had a certain goal that you were trying to get to. Like, rental property or, buy some new investments, create a nest egg for, your second household. You putting up some for the son for college. Just curious. That's all. Millionaires are made in a recession, so I get it. I'm not opposed to it. I'm gonna do radio and I guess we're doing radio. We normally do radio. I've done radio for the last few weeks. I need to go down and ask the guy to pull my. I was like, oh, I sound pretty good on radio. Short and sweet and to the point. It's about like a 2-minute, 3-minute segment, I think. Excuse me. 1:45 is usually good time for my industry. Might go to a bar with some friends on Saturday. Misfit, I thought we were not drinking. Are we starting drinking again? That bit my lip. Okay. Well, I wanted to do another podcast, but I think the podcast is gonna wait another season or two. Then I do think something voice related is my path. Whether public speaking, whether, doing audiobooks, whether doing a podcast, something. Still doing some of these. I'm not sure. What? So I did intern in radio. I did, when I lived here in 2000 I'm not sure. 2007. I interned in radio. And I was so nervous that I would sit there, but I never learned how to use the equipment. I never learned how to, I would write about it, but I didn't really get into sales. I was like, hey, all the things that I had at my disposal that I didn't really utilize, to come all the way back almost 20 years later and be like, oh, sales, oh, audio, oh, radio. it's like I had it in my resume, but I didn't utilize it to the effect and to the degree that I could have. And so now that I'm here, I could have been so much more if I wasn't so nervous about it and so afraid to do the things, you know. Life, I tell you. I tell you. I've had some really cool jobs. I really have. Like I can't even like as I like look back. Like as I'm here, when I first moved here, um, my aunt used to work at the DMV, and she was like, "Hey, you wanna?" She was like, "You want a job at the DMV? The DMV pays." At that time, they were $10 an hour. I was like, "Heck yeah, right?" Just out of high school or whatever, moved it, $10 an hour. I was so bored. Oh my god, I was so bored. Oh, that was the first and last job. I was like, I'm never doing this again, ever, ever, ever. They would, they would have me write nines on tickets, like the number 9 on every ticket. I was like, what is this? What does this even mean? Oh my gosh. Let me see. Stop drinking Monday. It's more of a dance. Please. A bar as a dance place? Interesting. Let me know how that goes. That sounds like peer pressure. Because everybody's around you drinking. It's like, you sure you don't want one, Miss Pitt? But you normally take one. You want to take one? It's just one. Call us, check. Listen, if you need us, let us know. But no, so I did that, and it was like, it was from 8 to 5. And if you were not in your cubicle, by 8:03, they would come around and like check. And I think one day I wasn't in my cubicle by 8:03 because I had got like a ticket or something for like speeding or something. I got like a warning or something, and I'm like, don't I work in the damn. Always been a little heavy foot, just a little bit. And so I was like, I got a ticket. She's like, you got a ticket? Give it to me. And then she got removed or something. I was like, I guess the job isn't too bad after all. So that was nice. And then I would write whatever state that the person was from on the ticket. So North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. And so that's what I would do for like 8 hours a day. I was like, there has got to be an easier way to do this. This was so boring to me. And it got to the point where I would do them so fast. It was like, you're done already? Yeah. Because what else was I supposed to do? This is all you gave me to do. So then they had to work harder. They had to work harder to give me more work so I wasn't just sitting there. I was like, well, what y'all all been doing? What y'all been doing? Oh, but anyway. So that was the first time I had a 9 to 5. I was like, well, I don't like this. They were all engineers, not personable, making powerings, schematic jokes. Oh yeah. Aysia, I ate so much. My belly is massive right now. What did you eat, boss dog? How was the baby? How was the mother of your child? Where is she at? I kinda need to eat these, I think. These are my favorite. But I also kind of want the other chips over there. Right, boss dog feeding his face. He ain't waiting on the baby. Why did I just have the vision of you know how the kids take the baby home for 24 hours and the baby crying? Like, boss dog, baby crying. What? Shoot. Yeah. He's good. She is great. Cause how they sleeping all the way through the night? Don't you gotta get the baby every 2 hours to feed him? Or not your baby? Your baby don't do that? A week old? What kind of baby you got? Your baby. Why he ain't signed up for the class? Have you talked to him about sex education? At a week old, Q? Every 4 hours? I mean, now granted, when you come from the hospital, but this is so good. I won't stop in this company. When you talk to him, was he like, okay, Dad? Like, okay, Dad. Or was he taking notes? I be trying to figure out how y'all tell y'all sons about they wee wee. mm. Okay. Yes, boss dog. We understand. That's not what I said. But he's there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now he listens, laughs about certain things, but he's. And so I'm like, what did you say though? But he's what, you? I'm glad y'all have these conversations though. Did you give him condoms though? Why? Why? People always say sons are easy. Right, because they can just stick their thing in anything. Why are the women horrifying? Why us? See how we always have a bad rep? Y'all are always scared of us. Even at this age, look at you. Some of the women our daughters are horrifying. I'm innocent. Why am I horrifying? Please explain. Boss dog, we know he's a baby. We're not talking about you right now. You rather have a puppy than what, a child? Misfit? Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. I feel like my kid's going to camp though. They're going somewhere. Camp or something. Maybe because you guys are often, it's girls, You girls are often easily swayed and fall in love with the wrong one. Like boys don't fall in love with physical things. Hmm. Not the woman who really cares for you. She's just, because y'all can't even tell. She may appear to be into you, but she is not for you. But you like, but she's into me. Okay. That's why. That's why there's a show called Somebody's Son. That's exactly why. Mhm. And then she falls wrong with the wrong one because of what he said, not because of what he did. Because of what he said. But I mean that goes both ways. I do think more often than not, women don't read the signs. They don't see the signs. And they're just so excited to be in the running, to be in the picking, that women don't. That's why I said, just like the guy said last night, women have to date multiple people to understand what's going on, right? If you only date one at a time, you don't get it. You just you know what I mean? Like, you think you're smart, but you don't know nothing. You have to have enough reps in to be like, child, this ain't, so and so did this last week. And I seen him with the other girl. Like, I was on the plane with the guy. The guy was like, you know what? Oh my God. You're so this, you're so that. He was like, I want you to have this ring. He gave me a ring. He was like, this is silver. I don't know. I could be wearing it right now. I don't have no rings on my hand. I could be wearing it right now. But he might be like, she's still wearing my ring. Never mind. I'm going to leave right over there. So he gave me a ring. And he was like, I'm not coming to America. This was when I was leaving Kenya. Like, I'm not coming to America. He was like, I heard about Black Lives Matter over there. I seen what they did. I'm not going over there. I'm scared. I said, okay. I understand. And so he said, good night, Misfit. And then I want to say he went to the bathroom or something. So I just ended up leaving. He was waiting on his friend. His friend was waiting on him or something. So I ended up leaving, going to my terminal past him, and he was talking to some other chick. And I was like, see? That's how you can shoot. Nope, that was too fast. That was too fast. We ain't been off the plane 10 minutes. What did I say? I don't want nobody, no competition. You cannot go off what they say. You can only go off what they do. And so he did not see me talk. He did not see me see him talking to the other lady. So I walked right on past and kept him moving. But yeah. And so every now and again, he'll send me a message on my socials. Or he'll like a post or like a story or something. Like, yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, we're plugged in. Okay, good. Good night, Misfit. Let me see here. My back is pushing my belly out and it's hanging down low. So you trying to tell me you got a gut, boss dog, huh? That is hanging. So you have like a beer belly, like you got a gut. Women are hypergamy in nature, so they fall for the older guys that they aren't mentally ready for. I don't know if that's always true though. Nah. I think a lot of women actually date around their age. I don't think it's all women. But there was a study that said that women's maturity level is 11 years older than a man's maturity level. So, for that reason, that may be where that falls in at. And so, there may be some interesting dynamics there where she'll be like, I want to learn, and he'll be like, I'll teach you. It's that way where you have that dynamic. But it just depends if he's for them streets or not. But then she's also young and pretty, right? And he's older and he's like somebody. So I don't know. But I also think now I have a different perspective on, like when you see a guy with a girl and you know she's probably too young and she knows she's probably with him for his money, because why else would she be with him? But then I also think of the fact that it's just money, right? Like, the only person who's upset about it is the people who don't have it. He's like, why is she just taking his money and just spending his money? And he probably like, I like seeing her happy. I like seeing her in her zone. I like seeing her light up, and it makes his day. Her being happy makes his day. He can always make more money. So, and money comes and money goes, especially if you know how it works, right? Don't sweat the small stuff. You can see who was African man. What kind of African man? I did have this guy in high school. Was it high school? No, I was in college. He did like me. He would give me money. He'd be like, here, just whatever you want. Whatever you want. He was cool. He was cool. What was his name? I don't remember. It was oh my gosh. Yeah, probably almost 20 years ago. At least. But I haven't found any to be promising yet. It's massive. You have a big belly? Okay. Thank you for letting me know, boss dog. Nothing is always true. Nothing is always true. It's often true. We're speaking in context of daughters. So think of a 13-year-old. What she's attracted to. I think it depends on your 13-year-old. Yeah, I think it depends on your 13-year-old. Now, I also think it depends on your 13-year-old, and two, like who's checking for her, what she's into, what sport she's into, and that kind of thing. Because now they're into all the anime. You know, when I was 13, yeah, I wasn't doing any of that. Like, nobody was checking for me. I wasn't checking for nobody. Like, I didn't even have those, like, situations. Like, how old was I when I liked this one guy, but what was that? I didn't have, like, real long relationships in high school. I didn't have anything in middle school. Nothing in high school, really. I had maybe, like, I call it, like, one in a possible. They don't count. They didn't last a week. Them jokers don't count. I'm trying to think how long did that last. I feel like we talked for, like, maybe a couple months, but I feel like it was only official for, like, 3 days. One for the Father, one for the Son, one for the Holy Spirit. And that was it. So, yeah. I feel like the first one was the same way. Like, I liked him, but I don't know. He was older, but he was only like 4 years older. But he was very solid. Like, I might have been freshman or sophomore year. And he had his muscles was like way too big to be To be in school. What, sir? What has you been doing on your? You just straight just lifting? That's it. And I don't know. This is 20 years ago. I don't know. Um, and then uh, he's like a. He must have been like a bad boy, like a juvie type or something. I think he must have. They must have moved his bus stop or something. I don't know. Then he never like they changed the activity route or something. I never see him again. Yeah, that was like I want to say that was the first one. I probably seen him for 3 days. I don't remember his name. Just his name. That's all I remember. And maybe a little bit of his face. That's it. I ain't never seen the man again. And the second one actually was a football player. And so I was a football I was like a football manager in school. So yeah. So I would talk to him and stuff, and I guess mom met him at some point. Yeah, I guess that did happen. Um yeah. Maybe it wasn't long. Cause I feel like he did something else with another girl or something. I was like, yeah, that's a wrap. I don't like competition. We said this before. Yeah. You can go ahead. Go ahead. Alright. Really describing why having a daughter is tough. He was really built. But this was maybe I might have been like 15 or 16 though. I don't remember being like I wasn't 13 though. I definitely wasn't 13. But I didn't really date him. Like I liked him, and that's what I said. Like the difference between men and women is like, you'll be like over here like, oh my gosh, we're so and so, but nothing really happened, right? Nothing really happened. He didn't really say that to me. I didn't really say that to him. We might have sat together on the bus. I don't remember. You know, right? He was on the activity, but I don't remember. That's what so I don't. Mm-mm. I think it's just one of those things where I have a different interpretation of now. I have to be more. I have to say more things than just assume. Because I was watching some video. Oh, one of the divorce courts with Star, and the lady was like, "Man," she was like, "Sir, I don't know what she did because you won't explain it." She said, "Tell me what she did. How did she cheat?" He was like, "Well, if I tell you something, you didn't tell me anything." And so I was like, "Oh goodness, okay, that's that communication part. You have to be more articulate. You cannot assume that whatever you say, people exactly understand it. Say what you mean. Say what you mean." Yeah, but he was. I don't know how old he was. I can't tell you how old he was. I don't think it was like a crazy amount. I just remember him being like muscular. I feel like there was like a joke that they had kind of nicknamed him like Ninja Turtle because he was like built with like a backpack, like turtle like. I don't know. I can't call it. You said you understand not wanting competition once you become exclusive, but how do you expect to start getting to know someone without there being? What other competition? Oh, without there being other competition. I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm in agreement with you. I'm in agreement with you. But I'm saying, if I said I was, the guy is in my car, we are picking him up, taking him to games, taking him home, and then over one weekend, the girl says she did something with you. I don't need competition. That's what I said. Like, we just did it. She could take you home. Oh man, is this okay? This is the only one. Okay. So I mean, I'm on the same page as you. With that. Did I take my contacts out yet? I don't think so. Oh no, I must have. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. The difference is that if I say yes, I'm actively dating, and I say that it would be a rare occasion, if ever, that you would ever see somebody that I'm actually dating, right? As opposed to I'm hearing and seeing about your things. Do you understand? Mine is more discreet. Yours is more public. So it's like the competition that you have is much more public, much more out there, much more open. And so it's like, yeah, I don't need competition. I'm good. Like, if I am any guy that I've kind of liked or wanted to maybe date or pursue in any way, it would not have been that I would have known all of his business and seen all of his business, and his stuff is all on Front Street, and everybody know everything, and you can stay right where you are. Yeah. Does that make more sense to you? Right. I may know of some things because you've had children or something like that, but I don't know all their names, all their family, and the family know the family. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know all the people that you've been, like, I don't know all that. I would like somebody who's more discreet, more, if you're out there and everybody know, and then I can tell right by the women that you're choosing, right? Because if they're out there and they're showing up, popping up at your house and knocking on your door and blowing your phone up, right? I mean, like, how are you doing business? How are you doing business? If you're dating somebody and you have a baby mama, and the baby mama is looking at me and calling me and asking me questions, you know what I mean? Like, no guy that I've ever dated have I ever had to deal with their baby mama drama. Ever. Right? Because that's not my place and that's not my hand. That's not nothing for me to handle. It's not my problem. It's yours. And so you need to handle that. So if ever there is a situation where he has that drama, it should never come to my doorstep. Ever. Ever. I'm not saying I'm saying ever. It's just a whole way of like, you know, I just want a manly man that handles his business. Right? Like if you are with somebody or not with somebody anymore, I need you to know how to be able to respectively put her in her place. Right? Like, hey, no, we're not together anymore and you're not finna do none of that. Point blank period. And you gotta be able to tell it to her and sit her down, and so she like, like there's that part of that submissive that if he says it to you in the manner that you okay, I'm not gonna do that to him. There's a certain way that should be handled. I really like this necklace. I just got it. It looks good on me. That's the way that should be and often is. And who's often is? You mean like you're often or who's often? Because I don't, you know, there's a lot of baby moms that I see out there. They're not, yeah. So I like those. Why do you keep saying Marcellus? I only met the man one time. Took a picture with him. He can sing though. Tennessee whiskey. You didn't even come on live at that time when Marcellus was singing. Why you keep trying to throw Marcellus out there? You feeling some type of way? You feeling some type of way? That you wasn't Marcellus? That you wasn't singing to me? Yeah? I got a coach. I got a coach. The difference is that would have been right. Like, well, whoever he got is discreet because I don't know who they are, right? But yours would be like you did yours in my face, right? So that was not discreet. If and when your twin had asked you, hey, text me, call me, and y'all had did all that stuff that y'all was doing formally in the chat, and y'all was doing that back in the back, then that would have been discreet. But you did it all in the chat, so that's not discreet. That's what I mean. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Mika said she'll be on tomorrow. We'll see what the dynamic looks like tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Did you text her? Am I breaking out? Okay. Where did everybody else go? There are 8 people in here, and nobody's saying anything. Show yourself. But yeah, so. But that's my example of being discreet versus being out in public, you know? You just live and you learn. You learn people, you learn their dynamics, you learn their actions. So I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong. And then things change as you get older. You start to see things differently and from a different perspective that you didn't normally see them before. Certain things that you would harp on, you let go, and then other things that you would let go, you like, that means something. That's not what I thought it used to mean. So just you just think of things differently now. Like, I no longer like one word answers. Like, when I text a guy or he texts me back one word answer, that's annoying to me. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I like conversation. So if you're going to text me a one word answer, you could just. Sometimes you have to let it go. Okay. Sure. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna let it go, all right. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna let it go. I'm just letting you have a reminder. So when you say other things to me, I'll just recircle it. You don't remember? No. Because I just said I don't like one word answers. That's what I said. It's communication. You do one-liners all the time. Don't you communicate? You don't write paragraphs. All right. 10 minutes and I'm getting off of here. Unless you have any other questions, I'm going to call it. What issues? What issues? You have, you mean yours? You're going to have a lot of stuff going on. I think you should settle your household first. Settle your household and figure out what it looks like. Figure out what that looks like for you. It's settled. It's not settled. It's settling. It's always settling. Your son still lives at home. I appreciate your surety, though. Like, affirmations work. They sure do. You keep telling yourself, it's going to work. About 8 years from now, it's probably going to settle. Unless you can 100%. Can you tell her what to do without telling her what to do? You know what I mean? Do you have that stern voice that says to her, you need to calm down? in a tone that she's not going to pop off, that she's not going to do this or that. She's going to listen to you and sit down. Without you having to threaten her or say anything, or use any harsh tone with her. When's the last time she acted up and you put her in her place respectfully? How long ago was that? Okay, let me see here. That sounds like a lot. That sounds exhausting. Mm. And how do you expect that to just go away if it's twice a day? Are you gonna say something? So are you gonna say something like, how do you make that work? Twice a day, if you're having to put her in her place twice a day, that's 2 times a day doesn't sound like a lot in 24 hours, but the fact that you have to do it multiple times a day, isn't that, these are words out your mouth, not mine. It doesn't matter. I want children. It doesn't matter. Because also, how you treat her, I need to see that too, right? Because how you treat her possibly is how you treat me. I need to see all sides. All sides. Is you calling her out her name? Is you talking bad about her? Is you saying she don't do this, she don't do that? Like, all that matters. All that matters. Do, do, do. So, any other questions before we go? It's 1:55 in the morning. I thought I'd be off at 1. I always say I'm going to be out early and then I stay so much longer than I intend to. But as long as it's a good conversation. And everybody else done fell off. Robert done fell off. Boss Dog fell off. He ate his way to sleep, I guess. Demon Crystal disappeared. It was quiet tonight, though. It wasn't very many people. Some new people and stuff, but not usually Misfit. Yeah. I'm still kind of shocked about Tubi though. I still have not gotten over that yet. I don't get it. He could have been back. If he think we upset, he could have been back. Can somebody go find him, please? I'm about to pass out. Yeah. Tube was solid. Tubi was solid. All right, Tubi. I don't know if you're listening to us or not, but you can come on back at any time. We good. All right. I love you all. As always, we go live every night around 10:30, 11 Eastern Daylight Time. Keep smiling, keep shining, couple. Excuse me. We will do this again tomorrow. Bring your questions. I'll bring my answers. We will try to do the storytelling improvisation tomorrow. We'll just see. We'll see how far we get. Because I was going to do it tonight, but it was kind of slow. And then Clemente didn't come on. And he's been the main one asking me to do it. So I want to make sure when I do it that he's here. So, until next time, love you. Bye.